Welcome back again, race fans. Tonight, the I-States Racing Association takes to Watkins Glen, one of two road courses for the I-States. Of course, this one here tonight, and the road course of Charlotte Roval in the first round of the chase of the top 16. Good evening. My name is Joshua Medlock on a mic for you here tonight for MaxSpeedTV. This is the ISRA FEG 150 at the Glen for short. Glad to have everybody out there. Looks like a Racing Fan 99 out there. This is going to be an interesting race here tonight. We've got about 14 drivers here, so not a very big field for a road course. However, points are still yet in play here, and for a lot of these drivers, they're really just trying to get in on points. So that's why a lot of them are here. And of course, if you win, you're in. So winning and starting 50% of the races of the regular season will get you an automatic entry into the round of 16 of the start of the chase. But a lot of them are not here tonight. We know of a few who don't have electricity at this present time. We do hope that they get that fixed and you guys can pop in here and get in this race. But these guys are going to race it up here. They're going to turn right and left, and hopefully they all stay on the track here tonight. But it's it's a road course, so we're going to see a lot of these guys be they're all over the place. So we'll see exactly what happens here tonight with these guys, and we'll go from there. Well, the pre-race analysts here, 44 laps here tonight, so it's not bad in the laps. However, they do run stages, so they are going to run stages. Cautions are thrown manually at a road course. Usually at a road course, if a caution, it's just local cautions only. So in this case, the cautions for the stages will come out manually from the race control. 150 laps. I put the tire window at about 20 to 30. I don't know exactly what the fuel window is here. I do have it at about 25 to 35. That may be pushing it just a little bit too much, or it could be around that area. I do not know. I was not informed on the fuel window. Pit road speed, however, 40 miles per hour. And as we see, these guys are on pit road. They're in a driver's meeting. So really going to have to be on your P's and Q's here tonight for Watkins Glen as we take a look at the point standings coming into tonight. Tony Manji still holding that top spot, 1,182. Dalton Tucker has cracked the 1,000 mark in points. He is 180 points behind at 1,002. Josh Mayu in third, 956, 46 points back. Thomas Gold up a spot. He is in fourth, 838 points, 118 back. Kenneth McCullough Jr. in fifth, 827 points, 11 back. Jim Westerfield in sixth, 815, 12 back. Matthew McCann in seventh, 784, 31 back. Greg McKinney, we'll talk about Greg McKinney here in just a little bit. He is in eighth, 762 points, 22 back. Terry Griffey, who I am not seeing here currently, he might be here, not entirely sure, but he is currently ninth, 744, 18 back. Chuck Carroll is going to round out the top 10 in points, 675, 69 back. Logan Keiss in 11th. 661, 14 back. Scott Bellum up 2 spots into 12th, 608, 53 back. Darren Bruce, 13th, 606, 2 back behind Scott. Very close between them two. Ed Adams is here tonight, down 2 spots from missing last week. However, he's still in the top 16. He's already got a win, so he's in. He is in 14th, 539, 13 back. Steve Seegers, 15th, 581, 12 back. And Roger Rios, currently running in the 16th spot in points, 569, 12 back. That is the top 16 coming in tonight here at Watkins Glen. Yeah, racing at the Glen. You got that right. We've got Ethan in chat, Jefferson 317, Master Killer Gaming in chat. Glad to have you all out there in chat here tonight. going to be very interesting. Well, speaking of Greg McKinney and that number 20, as we go back to last week at Pocono, Greg McKinney dominated the whole race, winning all the stages and the race, making it his third race win of the season. So Greg McKinney starting to pick it up again, as we have already seen him win 3 this season. But Dalton Tucker, Greg McKinney has 8 poles this season. If we talk about a battle of the poles here, Dalton Tucker has 7 poles, and Greg McKinney has 8 poles this season. Dalton has currently 1 win on the season, going all the way back to April 28th at Dover, where he got the pole and won the race as well. So as we see right now currently here in practice, Greg McKinney currently running in second here in practice. Thomas Gold in first, Dalton Tucker third, and Ed Adams in the number 11 is running fourth, and Logan Keiss up to fifth here in practice. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting race here tonight. Now, the way the cautions, I talked about them earlier, the way the cautions are going to happen is if it's a 1-car spin or 2-car spin or whatever, and they're off the track and not on the racing surface, there won't be a caution. However, if the road is blocked and there's a big pile up and whatever, then yes, the admins will throw a caution. But they will throw a caution at lap 10, lap 22, and then, of course, all the way to the end. So as we take a look at the stages here, at lap 10 will be your first stage. That is when they will throw that first caution. And I'll get it up here and put it in for everybody so everybody will know. But there it is up at the top left-hand corner. Got about 3.5 minutes left here. Stage 1, lap 10. Stage 2, lap 22. It'll be a shootout to the finish. So it looks like we've got Toby back in chat. How you doing there, Toby? All right. Well, we're going to step away here real quick, folks. Play the national anthem by Madison Rising. So don't go anywhere. They'll be under qualifying when we come back.
Oh, say, can fights you and me. The name of the fray, we are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, just that star, spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, and the
Alrighty, folks, back live here. Qualifying is officially underway here. No times have yet to come in, as this is a big track here. So, gonna have to wait just a few minutes for these guys to put in their first time. So let's kind of talk about what, to looking forward here through the. Sorry about that, folks. Going forward into the future races after tonight, there's only gonna be 4 races left in the regular season. 4 races, that's it. So if it's go time now for these guys who is trying to get in on a win or trying to get in on the points to get the most points they can. It's go time. 4 races left. You got to do something now. Of course, a big shout out to the sponsors here as well. The Ford Entertainment Group giving away a $1,200 gaming PC to the driver who completes the most laps for the season. So a big shout out to them for coming on board, and we'll get to that here in just a minute. Moto Option, another sponsor here, as we see on Logan's car. Moto Option is a sponsor. Moto Option, a real-life sponsor to Josh Mayu, is getting away a custom hoodie with a name and number on it to the best finisher. Second, third, all the way back to 17th place, will all receive gift cards. And, of course, a shout-out to K2B Designs, which is Josh Mayu's paint company for iRacing. He paints cars and stuff like that. So if you're interested in a paint, check out Josh Mayu. We can also see here on Logan Keis's machine, that is one of the paint schemes that Josh did. So big shout out to K2B Designs. And of course, a shout out to LFOD Motorsports, which is this is the LFOD Motorsports Truck Series. So, a big shout out to them. But like I said, FEG, a huge sponsor of a lot of races that you have seen this season. So they're giving away, like I said, a $1,200 gaming PC to the driver who completes the most laps this season. And as we take a look here, currently right now the driver who has completed the most laps this season is Kenneth McCullough Jr. with 3,117 laps. Matthew McCann down into second, 3,093. Josh Mayu in third, Chuck Carroll in fourth, and Jim Westerfield in fifth. That'll round out the top 5 in the drivers who have completed the most laps. The times are starting to come in here. Thomas Gold up front, Dalton Tucker second, Josh Mayu third, Scott Belleman fourth, Darren Bruce now in fifth. They're waiting on a few other guys to qualify here with about going on about 5.5 minutes. Oh yeah, I'm excited too. I'm not really fond of road course racing, but it's part of the season. These guys have got to do it. If they want the points to go forward, they got to do it. They need to be here, show up, do what they can. It's road course racing. It's like I kind of picture road course racing kind of similar to super speedway. Not necessarily being fast or anything, or side-by-side pack racing. But like super speedway racing, road course racing, yet again, is anybody's race. You know, anything can happen to anybody at one point or another. So it's anybody's race. You show up, that's free points. You know, I'll show up. I'm horrible at road course racing, but I'll show up for the free points. You know, so that's just me. I'll do it. But right now, it looks like Darren Brew's currently running ninth. Hard hit on that outside wall, however you want to look at it. Jim Westerfield out here now, putting in his qualifying lap. Right. Kenny McCullough into 7th. Logan Kai's currently running in that 6th spot. Chad Engel in 8th. Scott Bellum in 9th. Matthew McCann in 10th. We do have some drivers that are qualifying here. Looks like Chuck Carroll, Scott Weiss. Scott Weiss has not pulled out yet. Not sure exactly what's going on with Greg McKinney. However, he is not back out there on the racing surface. Really just gonna have to see, you know, who decides to start where. Some may start in the back and try to work their way forward. Others may want to start up front and try to hammer down and get as far out ahead as you possibly can. It is so hard here at a road course if you go a lap down to get your lap back. So these guys are gonna have to be quick in and out of pit road. And when it comes down to, you know, green flag pit stops, of course, quick in and quick out and get back out onto the track and time it correctly. You know, you really need to time your pit stops to a point to where you know you're going to have time to make your pit stop, get back out there before the leaders come around and possibly put you a lap down. Yes, Toby, yeah, road courses require a lot more discipline. You've really got to be on your P's and Q's at a road course. I can't stress it enough. Like I said, I'm horrible at road course. Ask anybody that's ever raced with me at a road course on iRacing, I am not the best. I'm wanting to just hammer down and gun it, and you know, you actually have to use a brake at a road course, you know. So you can't let off the gas and just let it coast. It's not possible. You're going too fast. So I had that mindset coming into iRacing a couple of years ago, and like, you know what? It's the same as a video game. You know, I can do it. If you know, I played freaking NASCAR and stuff on Xbox or whatever the case may be. You know, totally different ball game. This is totally different. So these guys, they put in the work and the time and the effort, get in. It looks like Dalton Tucker is going to grab the pole. Let's see if we can get Dalton down here real quick. Dalton Tucker, you got a copy, buddy? Yeah, barely can hear you there, bud.
What about now?
I can hear you better just now, man. Well, real quick, man, it looks like you're going to get the pole here tonight. Man, you're wanting to get another win. You know, and it's a road course here tonight. Anybody's ball game, man. Talk about what's going through your mind.
Now, hopefully I don't get fouled into going into one on the start of it, but I'm just going to try to stay clean. And I'm not great at road courses, but I figured this place out a little bit, so we'll see how it goes.
Well, Dalton, you know, we've heard that time and time again from people saying, oh, I'm not good at this track, or I'm not good at that track, and then they end up either winning or finishing in the top 3. What do you have to say about you know, those, because you've been one of them?
Well, I hope it happens again.
All right, Dalton, we're good luck out there. At about 15 seconds left before we get to the grid, man. Good luck down there, Dalton.
Appreciate it.
Uh-huh. All right. About 6 seconds left. Dalton Tucker is going to grab the pole here tonight. So our pole award is going to go to Mr. Dalton Tucker as we bring up the FEG pole award for Dalton Tucker. Congratulations to Dalton. All right, let's get him on the grid here, folks. Well, all right, this is your moto option starting grid here tonight. Dalton Tucker grabbing the pole with 1 minute 10, 2:08. Congratulations to Dalton for getting the pole here. Thomas Gold gonna start on the outside of him in that second spot. Ed Adams in third. Josh Mayu in fourth. And I don't know what happened there, so let's go back. Josh Mayu in fourth. Jim Westerfield in fifth. Logan Keiss in a sixth. Kenny McCullough in 7th, Chad Engel in 8th here tonight. And this is Scott Bellum in 9th, Matthew McCann in 10th, Darren Bruce in 11th, Chuck Harrell in 12th. Greg McKinney going to start in the back here tonight in 13th, Jeremy Rubin in 14th, and Scott Wise going to round out the field here tonight in that 15th position. So 15 drivers here tonight. It looks like Jeremy Rubin and Kenny McCullough. Doesn't look like they have it. So not a big field, not a big field at all, but 44 laps here tonight. It's going to be fun, and they're going to have to go all the way around the track here. It is going to be double file restarts. Well, we got time to interview some people. I know these guys are gritting, so let's see if I can get Mr. Greg down. Greg McKinney, got a copy, buddy?
Sure, I got you.
Greg, man, I don't want to keep you because I know it's a road course, man, but, man, you dominated last week. Got a road course here tonight, bud. Tell me what's going through your mind.
I'm not the greatest here, but we can manage. I messed up my qualifying laps, as you see. So we'll be coming from the back, but maybe I can make some strategy calls here halfway through this run or something like that. Get us up front for the second stage. See what happens.
All right, Greg. Well, like I said, I'm not going to keep you, bud, because we know you got to turn right and left here tonight. So good luck down there in that number 20.
I appreciate it. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, let's go back up here to our pole sitter, Dalton Tucker and company. Now, Racing Fan 99 always picking the 24. Well, in this case, the number 24 is going to be Dalton Tucker. He's going to go ahead and make the pick out here tonight. Yeah, Toby, it's a smaller field, but, you know, it's road course racing. You know, it is what it is. This turn right here is going to be key. I'm going to have to watch a lot of them here in that turn, and, of course, the S's here tonight as they make their way around the track here. We're going to get them going here momentarily. Stage 1 at lap number 10. Stage 2, lap 22. And then it'll be roughly about a 18 or so lap shootout to the finish at lap 44. Guys make their way here around the turn. All right, let's get a bigger view here. They'll be coming on to the front stretch here momentarily. 11 turns here at Watkins Glen. Gonna have to really watch the start of the race here. Pace car Gonna dive off here. Dalton Tucker on the inside. Gonna put Thomas on the outside. Green flag is out. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're racing at the Glen, boys. All right, can we make it through the first turn here? It looks like everybody, oh, okay, well, they moved up, so let's see exactly what's going on back here. A lot of people losing some positions. Pat Ingle going back. Kenny McCullough in the 03 going all the way back. Everybody made it through okay, but well, that really stacked them up here. Dalton Tucker up front. Ed Adams coming from third to second. Right out of turn number 2, or turn number 1. Thomas Gold back to third, started second. Everybody going single file here already. Going back to Greg McKinney, coming all the way back from 13th. He is up a few spots to the inside of the 27 of Darren Bruce. All right, everybody looks okay. Trying to keep an eye on everybody. Oh, the 31 of Scott Wise. Whoa, what's going on with Scott here? No, not what you want to see here early on. Going to go back here and take a look at what happened to Scott Wise. No caution. However, Scott Wise, I guess, was a full head of steam as he was making his way on the front stretch here. Take a look at the 31 of Scott Wise. Full head of steam, and did he lock him up? That's going to be another thing. Yeah, right here. Looks like he just locked him up. Got hard on the brake and locked him up. And goes across the grass and right in front of Logan. Logan goes high. Logan just barely misses him. And almost into the tires for the 31. Dalton Tucker has led the first 2 laps here tonight. Yeah, I think he went too hot. Yeah, I think he did too. However, it's road course racing, so you know, it's going to be, you're going to see a lot of that. You're really going to have to watch their brakes, too, because they're going to be on and off their brakes, so it's going to really heat them up. And that makes them just a little bit sticky when you get onto the brakes. Really locks them up. Scott Bellum right up ahead of Josh Mayu. Josh back to 6th, losing a couple of positions here. All right, Darren Bruce falling back to 10th. Getting passed there by Logan and Chuck. Chuck getting around him. Chuck gunning for the 43 of Logan Keiss. Really got to keep an eye on these drivers because they're going to be all over the place. And they're going to get spread out. So, Dalton Tucker up front now at about 1.3 seconds ahead of Ed Adams. Ed Adams coming back from a suspension last week. He is back here at a road course racing and does got some experience. So we're going to have to watch at that number 11 here. Thomas Gold directly behind him in the 97 Rocky Ridge. This is 1, 2, and 3 right up front. Jim Westerfield running in 4th and Scott Bellum in 5th. 5th, 6th, and 7th all right here together. Greg McKinney right up on the tail of the 02. The 02 of Josh Mayu on the tail of Scott. Logan going to have some company here momentarily, probably by that number 3 of Chuck Harrell. Then Matthew McCann, Darren Bruce right back here together. And Kenny McCullough and the 03 tied. How about here by himself? Chad Ingle. Back here running in the 13th spot, the number 10, Scott Wise on pit road already. But not a big field. Not a big field at all. Right now, Dalton Tucker has got a commanding lead, 3 seconds. Really not a whole lot of drivers to really go through. Now they're getting really spread out here. As we take a look back here on a rear chase here, looking back. Greg McKinney, though, on that right side of the best overhead door Chevrolet Silverado does already have some right front damage there. As we can see here, it doesn't look too bad. However, we are going to have to keep an eye on it, as he is now coming to the inside of Scott Bellum. Scott Bellum in the Toyota going to close that door here real quick. Scott going to go right up ahead of him. Going around turn number 10 into turn number 11, back onto the front stretch here. I don't know Watkins Glen very well. I only know where the front stretch is, so I know the last turn before they hit the front stretch is turn 11. About all I know. I have to watch their tire wear here as well. Them turning right and left, however, it's going to use up tires. They're going to have to be very cautious on that. Lap number 10 laps. Lap number 6 of the total of 44. Dalton Tucker has been up front for the first 5 laps here. So already putting on a pretty good performance here, but he's got Ed Adams and Thomas Gold there breathing down close by. We go on a rear chase here and look backwards. You will see second and third there together. Go back to Ed Adams, and he has got third place in the 97 of Thomas Gold now to his inside. Whoa, the 97 getting it a little bit loose there. And Adams going to keep second place. Thomas Gold going to keep third. Go back here and check on Josh and this company group right back here. Like Greg McKinney going to go to the inside of Scott Bellum. Greg is going to go into 5th, coming from 13th in the back here in 7 laps. So it doesn't look like that right front damage is affecting him too bad. Looks like from Greg McKinney all the way back to Chuck Carroll. Chuck Carroll currently in 9th, started 12th. He's got Logan ahead of him. Matthew McCann not too far behind. Matthew trying to run down Chuck. Dalton Tucker dominating here the first half of the race. He's up to 3.1 seconds now, 2.9 seconds over now Thomas Gold, who is in second. Ed Adams back to third. Be coming to lap number 9 here momentarily. Oh, Thomas Gold sliding it. There is no caution, however, he is back up on the track. Let's go back here and take a look at the number 97 here real quick. I guess so. I have no idea. I haven't seen him tonight, so I guess he may be. Well, we're going on here on Thomas Gold here because he went to go for a little spitteroonie there. Not sure what happened to that 97. Right behind Dalton Tucker. Okay, right here it looks like. Oh, right here is where it happened at. Coming out of that the bus stop there. That's what it's called. and just ended up turning him. We'll see Ed Adams here right there. He's going to go around to the outside. He sees the 97 took a spin, and now he is back out on to the track. But Dalton Tucker up front now. He is still 6.9 seconds ahead of Ed Adams now. And, man, this first 10 laps going to be crucial. Of course, this whole race is going to be crucial here tonight. Dalton Tucker going to be coming to take lap number 10 here momentarily. And I'm sure everybody, it looks like Jeremy Rubin did not start the race here tonight. Scott Wise currently on pit road. I'm not sure what the fuel run is. All right, the caution is out, and that'll do it for stage number 1. Dalton Tucker going to be getting stage number 1 here tonight. This is a full course caution for the stage, so we're going to be here just a few minutes as, you know, they catch the pace car, get all lined up, everybody makes their pit stops, and then we get back out on to the track. So give us just a few minutes. We'll see if we can get the number 24 of Dalton Tucker down here. He's going to pick up some stage points, going to pick up the stage win, and to cut ever so closer into that point standings from Tony Manji. Tony 180 points ahead of Dalton. Tony is not here tonight. I'm not exactly sure where Tony. All right, we'll let Dalton and company here catch up to the pace car. They have caught up to the pace car here, so we'll let them make a pit stop here. It's my day to keep track of him. I see how it is. I see how it is, Toby. All right, let's get Dalton down here real quick. Dalton, got a copy?
I got you.
Hey, man, I know it's a road course, bud. Congratulations, stage 1 victory. You know, playoff points, everything above, man. But talk about the first 10 laps.
Well, I was kind of by myself for most of it. I had Ed and Thomas. They were fairly close at the beginning, and I think they got together. But they're pretty quick. I'm gonna have to look out for them for sure.
Yeah, you know, they're still right there neck and neck. You're running first. You got Ed behind you and Thomas right behind him. Thomas had a little mishap there, but you get so spread out here at Watkins Glen. It's so important not to go a lap down.
Yeah, for sure. If you go a lap down, you're essentially screwed.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, Dalton. Well, we'll let you get back to it, bud. Good luck down there. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Well, he is in chat, so he just sent me a message here on Facebook. So Tony Manji out there in chat, also watching the broadcast as well. Lost power from the storms this weekend. Tony, hope they get that fixed and you get back out here on the racing surface here pretty soon. But well, everybody, going to come down pit road here. We're going to get ready for stage number 2 here, and that's going to come at lap number 22. So as everybody comes down a pit road here, and let's get rid of that and get ready for stage number 2 here. All right, who is going to win the race off of pit road? It looks like the 24 of Dalton Tucker is going to take that position into first again. That's going to put Thomas Gold in second, Greg McKinney in third, Logan in fourth, Chuck Carroll in fifth, Jim Westerfield sixth, Ed Adams seventh, Scott Bellum eighth, Chad Engel ninth, Kenny McCullough in 10th, just coming off of pit road. Josh still sitting on pit road. Here comes Josh Mayu. Matthew McCann on pit road. Darren Bruce. Scott Wise coming back out in that number 31.
Bill?
Darren Bruce got a copy? All right, we'll let Darren catch up to the field here. I'm not entirely sure if he didn't hear me or not. Oh, somebody spun it. Oh, that was Matthew McCann. Oh no, spun it under caution here. As they come across the stripe here, that is going to make it a 1 to go. We'll see if we can get Darren down here real quick and have a chat with him. Darren Bruce got a copy?
I sure do. How's it going?
Going just fine, man. I don't want to keep you because I know it's a road course and there's a lot of people that don't like road courses. But, man, how's the racing out there? You started 11th. You're currently running in, the top 10 right now, Darren. But how's the track feeling out there for you here tonight?
It feels better than it did earlier in the week since it got the overcast. But I'm not much of a road racer. I'm just trying to survive like everybody else, I think.
Well, you came into tonight in 13th in the points, and road course racing, kind of like super speedway. It's anybody's ball game, really. But and it's points, man. You're racing for those points, and you're racing to get into the chase.
Yeah, a couple of us are kind of close to the cut line. We're trying to get all we can get here, winding out the regular season.
All right, Darren. We'll let you get back to it, bud. Good luck out there in that number 27 machine.
All right, thank you, Josh.
All right, well, I don't want to keep him. I'm going to go ahead and let him be. Oh, wow. That's nice. All right, coming around turn number 11 here momentarily. Coming back onto the front stretch. Pace car is going to dive off here. Dalton Tucker on the inside. Thomas Gold on the outside, going to get him going. Greg McKinney up to third here. Pace car's off and away. There we go. Green flag is out. Stage number 2 underway here at the Glen. All right, Dalton, Thomas, Logan up to third, started sixth. He has got company behind him, Ed Adams and Greg McKinney all over the back bumper of that 43. Logan trying to do everything he can, and oh, what a pass by the number 11 of Ed Adams through the bus stop. Oh, what a move by that number 11. Now it's going to put Ed Adams into fourth. Logan still in third, holding strong here. Everybody now going to go single file yet again. We may have a battle for the lead here momentarily with the 24 and the 97. As they come screaming down the front stretch into turn number 1. Gonna watch the 24 and the 97 getting on those rumble strips. I think that 97 may be doing a little bit of mirror driving right about now. Of course, Thomas is very, very fast here, as we've seen earlier on. I mean, he started second. He was one of the quickest in practice, and he is showing it right now here in the race. Right on the tail of that Exalta Chevrolet 24 of Dalton Tucker. Got the Rocky Ridge Chevrolet, the 97 of Thomas. 1 and 2. Logan still holding strong in third. Ed Adams and Greg McKinney, fourth and fifth. Jim Westerfield still holding on to fifth where he started. Just needs more Logan attention. Wow. An 85 vet. Wow, man, I bet that thing's pretty. All right, Josh Mayhew started fourth. He is currently running an 8, down 4 spots. About 6 laps remaining here in stage number 2. Chuck Carroll has got a lot of the 00. Matthew McCann behind him. Scott Wise. Currently 8 laps down. However, he is still out here racing and turning those laps. Kind of really hard and difficult to keep up with everybody. Well, how about we go right along here on a road course? If y'all want to go cockpit, I do not have a crank it up here, so I mean it's road course racing. So let's actually first check on Ed Adams and Greg McKinney here, as they are still bumper to bumper here. So let's go pick on Mr. Logan here. Let's go cockpit here with Logan for a lap. Trying to give everybody an idea of what road course racing is. All right, hitting those rumble strips to the bus stop for Logan Kais. A little bit of onboard road course action for everybody. I know I can't drive road courses. I'm horrible at them. Right, coming on to the front stretch for Logan. Still holding on to third here. Right, a little bit of cockpit right along there. Ed Adams right behind him. Check on Josh Mayhew and the Keurig Dr. Pepper 02 Chevrolet. Still running 8th. Oh, the number 10 of Chad Engel right up ahead of him. He's coming up on that number 10 pretty quickly. Trying to get to the inside before they race, though. Matthew McCann and Chuck Harrell back here running in 10th. We'll catch them. Kenny McCullough, the 03 tied. Got Scott Bellum behind him and Darren Bruce. Darren Bruce back here in 13th. Right up ahead of him is Scott Bellum. So a couple more laps here, and we're going to be at the 3 more laps. We're going to be at the end of stage number 2. We're going to have a battle here for the lead here momentarily. Almost guarantee it. 24 and the 97, and here we go. Well, the number 24 cut it to the inside, cutting to the outside. Here comes the 97 of Thomas Gold, still right all over the back bumper of that 24. Dalton blinked out there for a moment. No harm, no foul, but I'm sure that scared the daylights out of the 97. Let's do these two up here still bumper to bumper. Going to get a little bit of that draft off of that 24 here, and boy, they're going to be flying down through here. To the inside, the 97. Oh, the 24 goes around. Dalton Tucker into the tires. I don't know if that was a little bit of net code there or what. But we're going to go back here and take a look at what happened to the 24. That was, oh, and there is a caution. So, we're going to take a look here as we see the 24 blinked out there. We're going to get a closer look on this pass by the 97 and the 24 here. Coming on to the front stretch here. Let me see if I can get a closer view of this, because this was very, very close between the 97 and the 24. Right here is where it initiated at. So let's go to a chase view here for everybody. And boy, it was close indeed. Let me turn this around here and oh, right here, there was some contact. It does look like right here between the 97 and the 24. So there was some contact made right here. And that spun the 24 of Dalton Tucker. So if we go back on Dalton here, go to a wider view, we'll see Dalton getting into the little tires there. And it does look like that is where the caution will come out, I do believe. I'm not seeing anything else, so... All right, so back up live we go. We'll get... Okay, so it was on the 3 of Chuck Harrell. Okay, so let's go back here and take a look at what happened to Chuck. All right, so right here, not entirely sure what happened. I'm going to go back here and take a look. Oh, right here is where the caution was. The 3 and the 02, it looks like. Okay. So as we rewind it here, we'll have time to take a look at it here. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, it was through the bus stop, so... Right here is where the caution was. So... Take a look at it here of the 3 of Chuck Harrell. And right here, oh, he gets into the 0-2 of Josh Mayu. That sends Josh into the wall. Right up into the 10 of Chad Engel. And the number 3 as well. And then that is where the caution come out at the bus stop here. So, okay. We'll get that straightened up here. I believe that'll do it for stage 2. Oh, that stinks, Daniel. Man. All right, the number 97 of Thomas Gold is going to be your Stage 2 winner. Hey, so let's get Thomas down here real quick if I can find him.
All right.
Thomas Gold, you got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Thomas, it looks like you're going to be the Stage 2 winner here tonight, buddy, at Watkins Glen. Going to help you out in the points there, bud. Talk about the first 10 laps, the stage win here, and now going to shoot for the final rest of the race.
So the first 10 laps, I was just trying to feel out the track and the competition around me. It wasn't a great representation of what this car can do. Stage 2 was extremely fun. I had one heck of a time with Dalton. That was awesome racing. And then I'm really excited for this last stage. It's hopefully we can keep it green, see some green flag pit stops, maybe see some strategy. I don't know, but really excited to be out here in front with the Imperial Motorsports number 97.
All right, well, Thomas there, I'm not going to keep you, but how many laps can y'all go? Because this is a big track.
Well, that first stage was 10 laps, and it still had about 4.6 gallons left over. So it's more than 10 laps. I'd probably guess around 15 to 18, honestly. But I think we're going to definitely have to stop one.
Okay, so my 25 to 35 was way off.
Yeah, it's all right.
All
We
right,
could
Thomas.
probably do that with a full tank.
Yeah, probably. All right, Thomas, well, good luck down there, bud, and congratulations on your Stage 2 win.
Thank you.
Right, well, that's going to do it for the stage number 2 here, and it'll be a shootout to the finish here. All right. That's not a problem there, Toby. I wanted to do a little ride along here. We're going to do a ride along here with some others too. So all right, pace car will dive off here. We're going to get going here to the final stage, coming to lap 23, and the green flag is out. This is the ISRA FEG 150 at the Glen, presented by MaxSpeedTV. 23 laps into the race here. Thomas Gold now taking it into turn number 1 here. Greg McKinney coming up from 13th place. He is going to go into second. Logan having a fantastic run here. He is in 3rd, started 6th. Ed Adams in 4th. Dalton Tucker right behind him in that 5th position. Jim Westerfield here running in 6th, started 5th. Aaron Bruce 7th. Matthew McCann 8th. Chad Engel 9th. And Chuck Carroll round out your top 10. It looks like everybody made it through safely. Oh, like the 11 of Ed Adams to the inside of Logan. Oh, Logan going around, not what you want to see, right in front of the 24. No, the 11 of Ed Adams looks like it's going to have some damage as well, and a caution will come out. But let's go back here and take a look at what happened here. We'll get a closer look at this as well. Going to be riding along here with Ed Adams. He has come up on the 43 of Logan Kais. He has got the 24 of Dalton Tucker behind him. It looks like the 11 does try to go to the inside. Logan is going to go high right up in front of the 11. and the 11 right into the 43. I'm not sure if I can get a better view at this, but let's go on to Logan here. I'll be able to get a view of what happened here. Right there is where the 11, a little bit different breaking points. The 11 right into the 43, but that is going to send the 43 around right in front of Dalton Tucker, as we see the 43 going right in front of the 24 and right in front of traffic. Of course, he can't come back out onto the track until until traffic clears. And of course, that is going to bring out the caution here. Coming out from the pipeline, the number 11 will be at fault on that one. So, Ed Adams. Different style breaking points for everybody. All right, well, let's see here. Chad Engel in the number 10. I know he's kind of running back here in 9th. Let's see if we can pull up Chad Engel. Well, I'm going to see if they pit first, because I don't want to disturb them if they're coming down pit road. So, see what Chad's going to do here, and then we might have a chat with him. Well, Chad's going to come down pit road, so we won't have a chat with him just yet. Looks like Jim is going to lead this group down pit road. That's going to leave the top 4 or the top 5 out here. Thomas, Greg, Dalton, Matthew, and Chuck. So while they're out here, let's see if we can talk to Matthew McCann, shall we? Matthew McCann, got a copy?
Hey, how's it going?
Going just fine, Matthew, with a 00. Running pretty strong. Started 10th, and now you're up to 4th. We're already at the 20 to go mark here, bud. But, man, talk about road course racing and, man, what you're trying to do to just try to keep yourself in that top 16.
Well, as far as top 16, I feel like I'm pretty safe. As far as here, I'm not very good here. I'm just trying to keep it on the track. Spun more on caution, just not paying attention. You gotta stay on your toes the whole time. You let it 1 second, you'll spin it.
Yeah, it's kind of we've seen that under the stage there in a caution. Yeah, you kind of spun it out going through that bus stop right where you're going through now. So yeah, like you're saying, you got to be on your P's and Q's out here tonight. What's the most difficult thing out here for not only the veteran drivers, but for the drivers that really don't like or are not very good at road courses?
I think it's mainly just throttle control. You want to get in the throttle so bad, and you have the grip, but then suddenly it'll just snap out just like that, and it's kind of just got to bounce.
Alrighty, Matt. That's it is road course racing. Not a big field here tonight, bud, but nevertheless, it's still, you're still racing. So you got to do what you got to do to finish as well as possible, Matt. Good luck down there, bud, and man, hopefully we'll see you up front, still up front at the end. Maybe you pull out a sneaky win, here tonight.
Yeah, I hope so too. Never know.
Never know, exactly. All right, Matt, good luck. No, Toby. That caution was on the number 11 of Ed Adams. That came down from the admin, so. All right, well, we're going to get them going here. 19 to go, be 18 to go when they get the green flag. Thomas up front, Greg in 2nd, Dalton in 3rd, Matthew 4th, Jim 5th, Scott 6th, Darren 7th, Ed 8th, Kenny 9th, Chuck 10th, Logan. It looks like he is coming back out onto the racing surface here, or he's trying to catch up to him. Is coming around turn number 11 here, so he should be okay. Chad Engel in 12th, Josh 13th, And Scott Wise will round out the field here tonight in that 14th position. It's been road course racing. I mean, it's road course racing. 14 drivers started the race here tonight. It's really not a big field. Of course, next week, folks, you don't want to miss it. It's going to be my all-time favorite track, really. It acts like a super speedway, but it's not. The 2-mile oval of Michigan International Speedway, or Raceway, or whatever you want to call it. A very, very, very fast track, very wide. Kind of reminds me of Talladega, but yet, of course, it's not a super speedway. But very, very fast speeds. You can definitely draft at Michigan, so you're going to see a lot of that. So please, stay tuned for that race. 4 races left after tonight, as Logan does catch the field here, and he is going to get into position. All right, green flag is back out. Going to be at 18 to go here. All right, looks like everybody's fine. Scott Wise not up to speed here. However, Scott is running strong still. He's still out here on the track. And a group of trucks back here around Josh Mayu and company. Darren Bruce. Oh, Josh. Going all the way back to 13th. I'm not entirely sure what happened to the 02 Keurig Dr. Pepper Chevrolet there, but went all the way back into 13th. Trying to keep an eye on these other drivers here because they're still pretty close together. Dalton Tucker back up to second after starting on pole here tonight. He is going to try to run down the 97 of Thomas Gold. These two have been going at it. Well, pretty much the whole race for the first stage. However, Dalton got a good jump out there, and now these two are back at it again. The roles have been reversed, though. Thomas up front, Dalton in second, but hey, you can't count him out. And number 20 Chevrolet, best overhead doors truck of Greg McKinney, started in the back of the field here tonight, 13th, and he is already up to third here with 17 to go. Can't count out Mr. Jim Westerfield either in that Villalobos Chevrolet. He is currently running in fourth. All right, well, let's see if we can do another little ride along here. Oh, Scott. Wow, oh, Scott spinning it out. Oh, no. What's going on with the 31 Budweiser? Let's go back and take a look and see what happened to Scott here real quick. Scott's running back here all kind of by his lonesome, it looks like, but snapped loose on him. Looks like he's headed toward the bus stop here. He does have the 11 of Ed Adams to his inside. And right here, it does just snap loose on him here, coming in through the bus stop. Like that back end just went out from behind him. Gets off to the grass. He doesn't hit anything, but still nevertheless gonna lose, the positions that he's gained or the time that he's gained. Still out here racing, though. That's all that matters. Chuck Harrell down pit road. All right, we're going to see probably some green flag pit stops here. Right. Thomas Gold up front. He is coming up on the Wrangler 3 of Chuck Carroll. Let's see if I can find the number 3. Chuck, the last driver on the lead lap. The leader right behind him. Now, Chuck did make his pit stop, so... Gonna have to wait and see here who else decides to pit, as we are at the 15 to go mark here within the range of making it to the end of the race here. If some of the drivers was to pit now, they would be within that pit window there. Let's go on a ride along here with the number 15 of Jim Westerfield. Couple of laps here. Fourteen laps remaining. All right, Jim holding strong in fourth. Makes his way around turn number 11 here. On to the front stretch here. A little bit of ride along there with Mr. Jim Westerfield. That's the thing about road courses. We can do ride alongs. Josh Mayu in the 03 going at it. The 03 of Kenny McCullough. Looks like Chuck Carroll did go a lap down. However, the other drivers will probably have to make a pit stop here. Thomas Gold, Dalton Tucker, Greg McKinney, more than likely Matthew McCann, possibly Jim Westerfield and the rest of the guys. Not entirely sure. We'll just have to wait and see. Well, Thomas Gold, though, 2.5 seconds ahead of Dalton Tucker. 2.5 seconds at a road course is not much at all. You can really tell how close these two drivers are if we go to a rear chase. Look back from Dalton. Right behind Dalton is Greg McKinney. Well, right behind Dalton is the number 3, I believe, of Chuck Carroll. Yeah. And right behind Chuck is... Got a car on the side there. It looks like Scott Wise. Right behind Chuck is Greg McKinney. So, I mean, pretty close. As the number 20 is going to get around the number 3 of Chuck Carroll. Well, laps to go. Right, battle back here. Ed Adams and the 27 of Darren Bruce. Ed going to take that position away from the 27. Ed's going to go into 9th. Logan back up to 6th. 4.5 seconds back. Dalton Tucker coming down pit road. All right. It'll be at the 10 to go mark here when they get when Thomas takes the drop. Greg McKinney into second, Jim in third, Matthew fourth, Logan fifth. Dalton Tucker back out on to the racetrack after making his pit stop there. Now the question is, who is going to be the next group to pit? Doesn't look like Thomas is going to come down pit road. Thomas Gold looking for his first win of the season. Running up front here. All right, still checking to see who's going to pit. Doesn't look like Thomas is going to pit. Is going to bring it to the line, make it 9 to go. Greg McKinney, Jim Westerfield. Take a look at Jim and see what Jim does. He makes his way around turn number 11 onto the front stretch here. Jim not coming down pit road. Neither is Matthew McCann. Logan down pit road. We are having some green flag pit stops here. Oh, Chuck Harrell having a moment there. Let's go back here and take a look at what happened to the 3 of Chuck Harrell. Seen his speed drop way down and wasn't entirely sure as we seen him spinning there, it looks like. We'll go back here and take a look with 9 to go. Oh, right here, Chuck just gets a little bit too far at outside, gets into the grass, and of course it just snaps loose on him. Hard hit into that inside wall. He's going to have some damage. He does get it correctly back going. Eight laps remaining here. 11 of Ed Adams. Eddie McCullough right up ahead of him. Dalton Tucker directly behind that number 11. Yeah, Toby, that's right. These guys right here, all 3 of them packed here together. Dalton, Kenny, Ed. All these guys fighting for this position. Ed Adams right up ahead of the 24 Dalton Tucker. Man. Ed Adams taking around turn number 10 here, coming to turn number 11. 7 laps to go here. Dalton looking to the inside of Ed Adams. Not going to be able to do it right there. Ed's going to get the gap there, and it looks like Greg McKinney off of pit road and onto pit road. He is already in and out. Matthew McCann coming down pit road now. Green flag pit stops are happening here. Thomas Gold still out. Jeez. I've been out here at about 17 laps, so we're going to have to see exactly what Thomas is doing. Thomas looking for his first win of the season, as well as, I believe, Jim Westerfield. Got Jim Westerfield looking for his first win. The top two looking for their first win. It looks like Thomas Gold now going to come down pit road. Jim Westerfield in second behind, coming around turn number 10 here. What is Jim going to do? Down here at about 13 or so laps for that number 15. Jim Westerfield not coming down pit road, staying out. He is going to take it, 5 to go. All right, Thomas Gold, a splash of fuel, and he is off and away. Ed Adams trying to get around the 24 of Dalton Tucker. Dalton, they're going to still go side by side. Dalton going to have that position now. Dalton going to go into third. Ed back to fourth. Greg McKinney trying to get back up there. Jim Westerfield up front in the number 15. Okay, Jim, it's still 6 to go here. Not 5. So 6 to go. It'll be 5 to go when the leader crosses the line. Is it going to be Jim or is it going to be Thomas? Right there, Jim Westerfield going to cross the line, lead his first lap of the race. Right up ahead of him, though, I believe that is Thomas Gold. Thomas is in second, Jim in first. Dalton in third, Ed in fourth, Greg in fifth, Kenny sixth, Scott seventh, Matthew eighth, Logan ninth, Chad 10th. Darren Bruce currently in 11th, Chuck 12th, Josh 13th, Scott Wise 14th. 5 laps remaining. Thomas Gold, 2.2 seconds back behind Jim. Jim coming up onto the front stretch here. Thomas right on the front stretch as well. Dalton coming to the front stretch. Dalton, Ed, Greg, all right here together. 4 to go. All right, Jim trying to do everything he can. Right now he's got Thomas Gold right behind him, breathing out his neck through the bus stop. Going to be 3 to go here when they cross the line. Thomas has caught back up to Jim. Dalton trying to catch up to him. Jim gonna come to the stripe, make it 3 to go. Jim came in 2 tonight. 6th in points, 12 back behind Kenny McCullough. Right now, Kenny sitting currently in 6th. Thomas Gold now breathing down the neck of a Jim Westerfield. Thomas Gold gonna go to the inside of Jim, coming to the bus stop here. It doesn't look like Jim's gonna fight him too hard. Oh, somebody off in the grass. Chad Engel. No caution. Chad coming back out onto the racing surface here. Thomas Gold now, your new leader here, has led 19 laps. Jim Westerfield in second now. Dalton third. Our pole sitter here tonight led 19 laps. Thomas now has led 20 laps, started second. 2 to go. One more time around for the white flag. And the leader making a round of the white flag before a caution comes out. We'll just have to wait and see as Thomas Gold comes through the bus stop here. Jim Westerfield as well. Dalton Tucker and company. Dalton, Ed, Greg, all coming through the bus stop. Thomas Gold up front. Yeah, 15, I believe, did pit. No, 15 did not pit. All right, the 97 of Thomas Gold coming to the line. 1 to go here at Watkins Glen. Jim Westerfield has been out here at about 19 laps. Not for sure if he's got enough fuel to make it around. Imagine he does, but we're going to have to wait and see. Right now, Jim currently running in second. Thomas Gold. 3.1 seconds ahead of Jim. Thomas Gold coming through the bus stop here. Man, what a finish, though. Jim Westerfield started 5th, currently 2nd. Dalton Tucker trying to get up 2. Jim. All right, coming to the line here momentarily. Final lap here tonight. Man, what a race. All right, coming around the line here, coming around turn number 10. Thomas Gold coming in, starting second. Fast truck here tonight, the 97. Gonna win it here tonight at Watkins Glen, or ISRA. Man, what a race. And Thomas Gold picked up his first win here tonight. Definitely going to help out the number 97. Jim Westerfield going to finish in fifth in the second spot in the number 15. And Dalton Tucker, our pole sitter, going to finish in third in the number 24. Give me just a few minutes. We'll get the top 3 down here, folks. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Alrighty, guys, back live here on MaxSpeedTV. I have caught up with our pole setter here tonight, finishing third in a wild race here. I mean, we had a caution here, Dalton, but we had the stages, but that's road course racing. You just never know what's going to happen, bud. Talk about your run out here tonight, leading 19 laps, but just couldn't manage to get that Exalted 24 back up there.
Yeah, it felt pretty good at the beginning. Me and Thomas were fairly close. He's a little bit quicker than me. Being behind someone, you can brake a little later, get to the gas a little sooner. You can kind of correct their mistakes or their lap. So I kind of saw him doing that, but he was clearly faster. Came into pit. I was too far to the right. I'm not used to pitting on the right side.
Oh, okay.
So I lost, I don't know, 10 spots, 11 spots, however many it was at that second stage. And then just had to fight back from that and tried to short pit, hoping that nobody would really, or maybe it'd put me in clean air. I could do some qualifying laps and catch up, but didn't work out quite how I wanted. But I'm happy with the third.
Road course racing, it's kind of like super speedway racing. Of course, you're not going really fast, and you're not really in a pack, but it's really anybody's race, Dalton. But from the pros to the guys that are new to road course racing, what's the most difficult, in your opinion, for both of them?
It's hard to say. This is about the only road course I'm good at, so I tried to spend some time with it just to not make as many mistakes as I usually do, and that's really all I tried to do.
All right, Dalton. Well, congratulations on third here tonight. But real quick, we get back on the oval side next week for the 2-mile oval of Michigan. Acts like a super speedway, could be a super speedway, but it's not. Pack racing. You've got drafting at Michigan. Talk about Michigan, and what do you expect from there?
I'm glad to be going somewhere without some right-hand turns, and hopefully not some right-hand turns. If you're doing that, you're probably hitting something. It'll be nice to get back there, and I think Tony, that's his home track, so he'll be excited for that.
All right, Dalton. Well, congratulations on third here tonight, bud. Thought shout out you want to give before you go celebrate?
Just shout out to Thomas. He drove a hell of a race and very clean. I think we had a little mix up, but other than that, I mean, he deserved this. I'm glad he got a win, get locked into the chase, and be fun racing him.
Yes, it will. All right, Dalton, go celebrate, bud. We'll see you next week at Michigan.
All right, appreciate it.
Uh-huh. All right, well, that's going to bring us to our second place finisher here tonight. And before we get to it, Jim, man, you guys out there 19 laps. You was trying everything you could, bud, but just not enough laps there to do it, man. Talk about your run, though. That was outstanding.
Yeah, that last run was pretty interesting, trying to save gas and stay ahead of everybody else that I thought could make it on fuel. I ran out crossing the finish line, so I cut it pretty close.
Oh, man. So you didn't have enough to make it all the way back around?
No, I had to be pushed back by one of my teammates. Thank you, Chad.
Oh, man. Well, man, Watkins Glen, Jim, you know, you're pretty solid coming into the point standings. Sixth, but anything can happen, man. Talk about going forward. Got this road course, this one out of the way. You got Michigan next week. Anybody's race yet there, too. Man, 4 races left of the regular season.
Yeah, these next 4 races, just trying to get prepared for the chase and the tracks that are comparable to the ones that are in the chase. I'm going to work hard there, especially Michigan, because I do believe Michigan's our last race of the year. So if I make it to that final 4, I should be a good one, being that's my home track, and I plan on doing pretty good.
All right, Jim. Well, man, congratulations on a solid run for you here tonight. Second place. You managed to lead 3 laps as well, so congratulations on that, too. Thoughts, shout-outs you want to give before you go celebrate and get ready for Michigan?
Congratulations to Thomas. Good run, and good job catching me there. I was really hoping I had enough space, but he definitely caught me pretty quick. And my teammates, Matthew McCann, Ed Adams, Chad Ingle. And remember, Don't shop, adopt.
Alrighty. All right, Jim. Well, man, we'll see you next week at Michigan, bud. Go celebrate tonight and get ready for some awesome racing next week, bud, because it's going to be really exciting.
Thank you.
All right, well, that's going to bring us to our winner here tonight. I'm sure he's excited.
Hell yeah, dude.
Thomas Gold locking himself into the chase with the win tonight, man. Thomas, talk about your run out there, bud, and what this win, first and foremost, means to you.
Man, this win means everything. With my teammates, we've tried all season long, and the best we can do is second place. We've ran out of luck every weekend, and it just seems like it's never ending. And then my teammate Scott Bellum got the win in New Hampshire, and it's been all, uphill. Or I'm sorry, we've been there every week, and it's just I don't know what else to say. It's just awesome.
Well, road course racing is not everybody's cup of tea. It's especially not mine personally. I cannot race a road course, for the life of me. But when you're racing for points, Thomas, and you know that you're racing for a possibility of a win to lock yourself in, what does it mean to show up at these types of races, to get all those points that you can get?
Right. I came from the roadside, and oval is my secondary. So I mark out all of the road course races in the season and on any league that I run, and I prepare myself for that. Of course, I can go out on the ovals and get pretty strong showings. Just like I said, most times it's just luck. But I think we had a pretty dominant showing here tonight, and we had some great competition up front as well, and some great racing. I really enjoyed racing Dalton, and I love road course racing. It's my niche. I hope there's another road course on the season. I'm not for sure, but I'll mark it here after this.
Well, there's not one in the regular season, but there is another road course in the first round of the chase of the top 16. I believe it's the Charlotte Roval.
Awesome.
I believe.
I'm marking it. I'm marking it right now.
I don't know for sure. I would actually have to, take a look at the schedule. But yes, it is Charlotte Roval of round number 1, the final race of the top 16 of round number 1. So yeah, there is another road course, but don't need to worry about the road course right now. What you need to worry about is going next week at Michigan. 2-mile oval, fast track, acts like a super speedway. I've said it before, but it's not. But you can make super speedway moves there, man. Talk about Michigan.
I'm excited for it. We'll have 3 teammates there next weekend, and we'll be working with each other. You'll see us. We'll be.
All right, Thomas. Well, we won't want to keep you, man. Congratulations on your win here tonight, bud. Locking yourself into the chase, man. Shout out you want to give before you go celebrate?
Yeah, absolutely. My teammates, Nate Defiant, Tim Trowbridge, Scott Bellum. I mean, they are the true reason why that I have any sort of speed coming into this league, and I want to thank them first. Also, thank you for the broadcast and for Josh Mayhew for putting on this league.
All right, Thomas. Well, thank you so much, bud. It means a lot to me. Glad you enjoy it, man. But get ready, because 4 more races left for the regular season, and then we get on to round number 1 of the chase, man. But first, we've got to get through these 4 races. We'll see you next week at Michigan, bud.
Thank you.
All righty. Well, congratulations to Thomas for getting the win here tonight. Let's come down here on the final results here real quick for everybody. All right, Thomas Gold grabbing the win here tonight to lock himself into the chase. Congratulations to Thomas for getting the win. Solid run by Jim Westerfield. He is going to finish on the outside in second spot. Dalton Tucker, our pole sitter, going to finish in third. Greg McKinney drove himself all the way up from the back of the field. He is going to grab a top 5, and he's going to finish in 4th here tonight. Kenny McCullough in 5th. Logan Kai is going to finish in 6th here tonight. Anthony McCann in 7th. Scott Bellum in 8th. Darren Bruce 9th. Ed Adams going to finish in the top 10 in 10th. Chad Engel in 11th. Chuck Carroll in 12th. Josh Mayu 13th. Scott Wise 14th. And Jeremy Rubin going to round out the field here tonight, not starting. He will finish in 15th place. Well, that's going to do it here for MaxSpeedTV and ISRA. FEG 150 at the Glen. Tomorrow night, Extreme Motorsports at 99.com. Doug Designs K&N Series at Daytona. It's going to be interesting. Don't want to miss it. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in here tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night right back here on MaxSpeedTV. Until next time, folks, stay safe and have a good night. Wow.